Here's a quick and easy way to get into your relaxed state of mind by just creating your own herbal bath. Here are some things you will need: a bathtub, some candles, preferably white, relaxing music, lavender, green tea, sage, all-natural honey, all-natural sugar, ribbon and/or yarn, the color of your choice, and coffee strainers. Now just follow these simple steps and you will soon be at ease. Hello and blessed be to all. So you have seen that today we are going to make a relaxing herbal bath. So you're first going to start out with your coffee strainer, and you're going to want to flatten it out so it will be easily workable to be made into an herbal sachet. Okay, so once you have that flattened out, you're first going to start with sage. Sage is used for purifying in spells and rituals, and you're going to take about 2 pinchfuls of sage, about that big, and then put them in the coffee strainer. Sage can be a little messy too. It doesn't smell the best, but wouldn't you rather be pure than stinky? I think I would. Now we are going to take the lavender. Lavender is known for being a very relaxing herb for the human mind. The smell is very strong, so we're not going to use that much lavender, about a pinch and a half. So right about now, your sachet should be looking kind of like this. Kind of just a little mess of herbs. And you're going to want to stir them together with your fingers, because the most important key is to get into it. So it's kind of like your own personal thing. Now we are going to take sugar. Sugar is known to help cleanse your skin, make it soft, make it smooth. You're going to want to add about 2 pinches of sugar, and then again you're going to want to stir. Now, I made up this herbal remedy when I was having some anxiety issues and I just wanted to sit in a bathtub and relax. And I found that lavender works very well for relaxing, and I was very shocked afterwards. I was able to fall asleep easier. I was able to just be at ease, as I say. Now this is something we're going to use very scarcely. You're going to take your honey and you're going to put a very, very tiny dab of it inside the sachet, because you don't want the honey too much in there, because you will add it to the water when you have the water running and it's hot. So now it should be looking about like this. And then you see in the middle there's the honey. So now what you're going to do is you're going to make all the herbs go into the middle by shaking them with using your hands. And you are going to take a piece of string. I picked brown in this instance because it's a very earthy tone. And cut it at about maybe a foot, maybe a little less than a foot. And you're going to, one more time, mix all the herbs together with your finger, avoiding the honey. But by this time, the honey should have absorbed some of the sugar, so it's pretty much solid looking, and it's not as sticky. Now you're going to take it in the corners, and then you're going to pull it in. Kind of at this point looks like a Celtic cross. And then you're going to pull in the corners again until it looks like a little ball. And then you're going to take your string and tie it around into a nice little bow, which will keep all the herbs inside. Now what the coffee strainer does is it allows the herbs to pass through, like the oils and everything else, and it just kind of makes it look a little better than having all the herbs in the bathtub and getting all the places you don't need them. Now, you may have noticed I did not add green tea. I am out of green tea, but when you're going to add the green tea originally, you are going to add it when you add your sage. Now, green tea is probably one of the best teas out there. I also use it on my face to help cleanse my pores, and it's very good for your skin. And now I'm going to show you how to make party versions. Say you're having a party for Imbolc or Yule and you don't know what to give anybody. Like, you want to give just a nice little gesture saying thank you for coming. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out a piece of fabric that is about 3x3 or 4x4. Now this is going to be very, very tiny. The amounts are going to be even smaller because you have this compared to this. Now this is only about 1/4 of the size of this. So everything is going to have to be much tinier. So again, you are going to take the sage and take a tiny, 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 tiny little pinch. Put it right there in the middle. So you can see that the sage right here is very, very tiny. I apologize, I'm doing this on my toilet. So there's actually a bathtub behind me. And then you're going to take a very tiny, tiny pinch of lavender and put that right on top of the sage. And then this is when you'd add the green tea. Open up a packet of green tea, take a little pinch of the tea and put it in. That's exactly what you do with that. And now I'm taking a tiny pinch of sugar, maybe 2 just for luck. And then an even smaller amount of honey. Now honey can get very sticky. I just got some on my hands already. Now you're just gonna let it drip on there. And it kind of like adds to the I don't want to say flavor because I accidentally go underwater sometimes and my mouth happens to be open, and when I take herbal baths I'm like, ooh, it tastes like tea, because that's exactly what it is. So it kind of adds to the flavor of the water. Now you're going to do exactly what you did again. You're going to take ribbon, again, I'm using brown, cut about 1 foot, and then you're going to pull these in to a tiny little sachet bag. And then you're going to tie the ribbon. And then once you're done with that, you can place them out for your party, and you should tell your guests to use them very shortly after they receive them, because the honey in there, you never know how long you've had the honey or how well it's going to last, and depending on the fabric it might run through a little too much and it'll get sticky. So if you want to put it in a bow, or in this case I'm just tying it in a knot, I'm snipping off the ends and then pulling out the tops a little bit for some decoration. And then you have your herbal bath remedies. So thank you for watching, everybody. Blessed be and have a great day.